In the book of Kings, chapter 7, we learn of how Solomon was building the temple for God. But this temple was a shadow model of what is in heaven. If you read the whole chapter, actually you feel like that is what is in heaven. And that is what Solomon built. It is said that, let's just look at the furnishings. It says the furnishings, that is in chapter 7 verse 48. Solomon had all the furnishings made for the house of the Lord, the altar of gold, the table of gold on which was the showbread, the lampstands of pure gold, 5 on the right side and 5 on the left in front of the inner sanctuary, with the flowers and the lamp and the wick trimmers of gold, the basins, the trimmers, the bowls and ladles and the censers of pure gold, and the hinges of gold, both for the doors of the inner room, the most holy place, and and for the doors of the main hall of the temple. Everything is gold. Do you see that? So all the work that King Solomon had done for the house of the Lord was finished. And also, if you read this chapter, still in chapter 7, I think it also talks about the cherubims, the angels who are there. So the cherubims were told that then he set the cherubim inside the inner room, and they stretched out the wings of the cherubim so that the wing of the one touched one wall and the wing of the other touched the other wall, and the wings touched each other in the middle of the room. Also he overlaid the cherubim with gold. Then he carved all the walls of the temple all around, both the inner and outer sanctuary, with carved figures of cherubim, palm trees, and open flowers. And the door of the temple he overlaid with gold, both the inner and outer sanctuary. Can you imagine how that looked like? Now, this is just a shadow of how the sanctuary in heaven looks like. So you can imagine, God gave him that wisdom, and God showed him how to build it. Because remember, it was David who had the outline of the temple. So Solomon is the one who built it, but it was the idea of David. So you can imagine, if it was that beautiful, how beautiful heaven is.